Hey guys, I'm sitting down at my coffee table. I found this feather coming back in from outside. Um, why am I sitting here? I'm not sure. I know the lighting's bad, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, have any of you ever seen the show Wheel of Time? I just kept hearing Dragon Reborn. The Dragon Reborn. I think in the Wheel of Time, if my memory serves me properly, um, the dragon reborn can either bring life or destroy. It's giving me like Shiva, right? Interesting. I got a bunch of stones here. Let me see. It looks like people scattered, like a group, and then people scattered. So it's like a group of people. What I'm seeing with these stones here, it looked like a gathering. Something about stones, like Stonehenge, or something about big pillars, not buildings, but things built. Yeah, like a Stonehenge type thing. But there's a gathering, and then like scouts. So I don't know what that means. This one fell off. Fell away, and then there's one over here by itself. What does this have to do with the dragon reborn? Anyway, so the Magi in Wheel of Time, then we have two set apart from the rest. That's interesting. Two set apart from the rest. And it was these two. I see my desert rose here and an arrowhead. So there's something about the desert, arrowheads, I guess Native Indians. All right, Anastasia. Is it? I'm getting this whole vision quest thing again. I had gotten, a long time ago. Hold on. Okay, that's something else. Accountability buddy. All right. So that's coming back around. I don't know, you guys. Something about Dragon Reborn. So what could that mean? What could that mean for us? My on-air sign is on. Hold on while I figure this out. I'm looking in my bowl, and the Han Shanzei, I can't even say it, the distance symbol. I can't even say it. It's in my head, but I can't get the words out, so maybe I'm not to speak it. But that's distance. The distance Reiki symbol, right? You can use for the past and the future. Something about I'm hearing the distant past, this dragon reborn, and the feminine energy coming into the thank you, they said star mother, coming into the mother energy. I have all these little feathers in here. So something about that, I'm getting really warm. Hang on, I'm going to grab some cards, I think. Something about the distant past. You've been on this journey before. You've been on this journey before. You're coming back. You've been on this journey before, like the beginning, the ones at the beginning to be here at the end, the first and the last. You've had to juggle. You're between worlds. Your life may be seeming like you're living in a fantasy tale, or maybe you could be thinking, am I losing my fucking mind? Are you losing your mind? That's what the ego wants you to think. The ego doesn't like losing. The ego doesn't want to be left behind. The world came in reverse. They want you to think like, how's that? I want you to think like this isn't possible. That what you're thinking is wrong. I know, what is it? Those are boards I have. Put you there. I don't know that I like that either. Okay. So you're dropping these old patterns, these egoic patterns, right? The Chariot, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. And so you're reprogramming, you're doing new patterns. I'm hearing they can't keep up. They can't keep up with you. You shift and move way too fast. You're the master. You have Excalibur that protects you when you dream, when you sleep. Interesting, I said dream. What I meant to say was sleep. You got the Hermit. You got these three we can't see. They're unseen, 9/14 when I was born. So let's have a look at them. I'll let you guys look first. I heard a savior, but you don't need saving. It's this other energy rushing in. My ears are going off. That's going to stand by and guard what you're creating. New worlds I'm getting. I got a mermaid sitting over here. I have this It's an incense holder, right? And then I had this I saw. So all this, I'm hearing like ancient knowledge from before. Getting handed your cup. Something's coming in. Could be thoughts of feelings with this Queen of Cups. Something's rushing in. Your thought processes, right? Number 3, Empress. But this Page of Wands, you know how you had the Knight of Wands charging in, but this Page of Wands is like at a standstill. It fell out sideways, so 1055. So you're changing worlds. Dragon Reborn. What is with this? I guess these cards are done. Yeah. An offer coming in. Some kind of offer coming in. And it could be an offer from, I wanted to say the universe, but no. There's that Page of Wands again. Almost said Page of Cups, but Page of Cups is down here. 7 of Pentacles. Watching your seeds grow. One sticking up. Let's see what it is. 8 of Swords. Pathway cleared. The changing of the mind. My thumb stopped on this. Look at what fell down. Page of Wands. And then you have the 9 of Cups. So you got 8 and receiving divine guidance to help you balance out what's going on. See how the balance of that? Building your strength no matter what situation, whether you're in the upside down or not. Walking the battlefields. You've been here before. You've done this before. The first battle of the last creation I just heard. So yeah, we're starting to get woo-woo. We're starting to get really woo-woo, baby. When I said the last battle, the first battle of the last creation, you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Star. So yeah, you've been here before. Remember when Yeshua was born? The star, they followed the star. You're the Dragon Reborn. This is the feminine energy. This is like Mary Magdalene, you know? The mother of Jesus. It's the feminine energy. It's rise of the feminine. It's the age of Aquarius. For some reason, 6 of Wands, we have to go through these different creations, these different lifetimes. It's showing me like different levels. Like levels in a mansion, in a house, in my father's house, right? 2 of Cups, going each civilization. It's giving me like each civilization is like a level through the realms, through hell, through, it's all heaven they're giving me. It's all part of it. But you start at the bottom and then you have to graduate. I just heard a tap on my window. Mind you, I'm on the 2nd floor. Yep, it's all about perspective. We could put these in all different kinds of perspectives. The world, look at all these. Yeah, it's changing worlds, taking a bow. Like you've done it. Releasing the past to build the future. I mean, what the hell? See, before we had the world in reverse. Look, illusions. Those illusions are dropping away. The swords, the sadness. One day, there'll be no more that sickness. See, the cripple. It's giving me that song One Day. Look, here's the star again. So, I'm hearing shine bright, my little diamond. You're almost to your victory. It's almost the end of an age. And those that some will go on, create the new. It's like being watched, and I'm hearing in real time by the watchers, by the ones, yep, truth. The eye in the sky, so to speak. Oops. Lovers. Celebration. That wanted to come out. To see who replants, rejuvenates, and there's societies that don't want this to happen because the lowborn, the lowborn will be taking over the highborn and the lowborn. Because when the lowborns, the first shall be last and the last shall be first, yeah, there will be no more bullshit. Yeah, the sun is coming to bring the tower and its justice. The walking away, the flood, fire, dragons, emperor. The lowborn, that's interesting that they would do that. I mean, I'm watching, what am I watching? House of Dragon, 3rd season, you know? And that was a good way to explain it, the lowborn, because I think they said that in there. They'll use any way to get through for me to explain things. So they'll use movies, they use songs, they use things that we know here as a human, in our human world, the way it is now, how we speak differently, our language. They have to use and speak for our day, our time that we're in. And I just heard a noise at my window. Remember, 2nd story. I get taps too, you know. It's fucking crazy. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Yeah. Being watched by that watchful eye. And you got supreme protection, so know that you are highly protected, and you know that by forces, you know. I see Aries, god of war, down here. I got a King of Swords in reverse. A King of Swords in reverse. Moving into that. I hope not. A King of Swords helps me. Can't be having him out in the cold, or I'd be fucked. Oh my gosh. And that. So let's have a look at all this. All these pentacles. You know, what's written on my board has to do, and you know, and what they're talking about now. Look, this is here again. What they're talking about is something of the earth. Something of the earth. This dragon reborn, something, that new earth thing being watched. I saw this, and when I saw that, I heard, you did it. You've done it. You've done it. Somebody else to meet you along the way. But with these, gaining the earth, being looked at, watched over, the Job story. Yeah. They've done all they could, the 3 witches of Eastwick. There's justice on all that. They had to. Everybody played their part. They played their part in your life to help you get to where they had to block you. They had to block everything to see if you stand in your power. Would you fight back? Would you fight fire with fire? Or are you truly the embodiment of love? That omega, the dark chosen one, meaning that you walk in the darkness, that you're not afraid. You can do it. You're like an angel, high ranking something, being watched by the watchful eye to see who's going to seed the new civilization again, the peace on earth. You had to go through everything you had to go through, and if you came out love on the other side, regardless, and it didn't harden you, well, baby, that's because you're one of them. Now, I kept seeing red, but I forgot I have my sign on, my on-air sign. So yeah, interesting. I put my on. I never put that on. So yeah, you're on air. You're on air. Maybe you're getting something where I'm seeing like somebody wants to talk to you, maybe like a podcast or something, or somebody wants to interview you. You're going to be doing something, maybe a documentary or something. Something is documented, whether you realize it or not. I'm getting like dark web shit. Like literally there's people, I'm seeing people on the other side watching in real time, watching what you do, being like, they're like, watch this one. Like being an experiment your whole entire life. Have you felt like you've been an experiment your whole life? Look, in the midst of the pain and the stealing, you've always had the hand of God pouring love into you. And you've always poured love into everything, regardless of what has been done to you. Wow, you're yeah. You could just say you're like the sun. Yeah. Dragon reborn. Shit's coming in fast. I love you guys. Namaste. Peace.